up, big up, big up. Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday night, happy Sunday morning. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Thank you for waking me up today, dear Lord. Blessing me with another one. Big up to wifey and kids, you know what I'm saying? Big up to wifey and kids, big up to you guys. My man, El Capitan Gio is in the house, man. What's up with you, Bum McClot, all the way over there on the East Coast, Florida type, one each. Gio in the house, y'all. Big up, Gio, man. Good to see you, Bum McClot, man. How you been? Let's go ahead. We're gonna jump here in X-Plane today. Been needing and wanting to fly the Boeing 757. We're gonna run this back to Atlanta. Last flight we did with Leo and everybody, we flew into Richmond from Atlanta, so we're gonna fly back to Atlanta since the real route is done in the Boeing 757. 200. That's actually 2 plus 2, but you know what I'm saying. Boom. So let's get into it all the way. Let's make sure that we are cold and dark. Let's run some initial checks here. Aircraft is cold and dark. Let's get the armrest up here. And let's get this bad boy out here. Y'all know what we got to do. We got to go over to ground. And you want to always do this maintenance on these flight factor joints that the 757 and 767 have to offer at this tablet. Not so much the flight factor A350. You don't do that. But on this one, you most indubitably do. While we're thinking about it, let's get the GPU crack-a-lacking. Let's get the chocks going, as well as the loader units. Let's see, gate config. We're gonna need the fuel truck, stairs, boom, boom, boom. All right, cool, cool, cool. Oops. Let's get that battery on. Let's tie the buses and get that ground power going. Now, one thing you can do in this aircraft too, you can just go ahead and hit the APU generator as well as the gens, and it's not really a problem because they will connect upon power up. Get those going. We'll get the ignitions to both. Arm the emergency lights. Let's also get some position lights on and logo lights there. And let's get the glare shields pulled up, and the rest is good there, my peeps. Let's come here to the Trusty, Dusty, and Rusty FMC. We're 100% in Richmond, Virginia, and bam, there we go. Also, I did notice that Captain Shaquille O'Neal was streaming, so go check him out. Not that he needs any type of introduction whatsoever. Now, another thing that we have to do, my illustrious fine folks, is that we have to put in our squat code because there's no ATC here, but now with VATSIIM they give you the auto ATC deal. So we've already got a squat code at 3673. Let me just go ahead and put that in now before I forget. 36 and 73. There we go. That is all copacetic. We're on Unicom. This needs to come up, and we need to switch that so we can broadcast there. And of course, you know what we'll do. We'll get this on the boom boom room. Just in the off chance we got some boom boom room visitors, y'all. So welcome aboard. Finally, as the aircraft's avionics continue to come to life, we can 100% start loading this thing. Let's look according to our sim brief here, what we got going on. Okay guys, we are traveling this leg with 165 passengers, so let's 100% put that in there. Okay, let's enter that. Let's see here what else we've got over here. Trying to figure out why this thing is coming up. It never does. Okay, there we go. We got rid of it now. We shouldn't have done that, so I just had to, because I had another application open. So that's good. 165 passengers, 20,700 pounds of fuel. Bye, y'all. As far as cargo is concerned, we're rolling with 9,000 pounds of cargos. So we've got 165 on the packs, 20,700 pounds of fuel, 9,000 pounds of cargo. Let's optimize that. Yeah. Okay, that's how we're going to optimize it there. 15% there on the center of gravity. And let's go ahead and start. Oh, the doors are closed. My bad. So you gotta somewhat have this thing ready to go so that you can load this bad boy up. Alright, we're loading the plane now. Alright. Let's go with Rusty Dusty 5, I guess. Alright, there we go, folks. Now let's go ahead and get right into our METARs. Alright, so here we've got winds that are 100% completely calm. Altimeter's 3016. So let's get that in there now. Alright, and let's go ahead and also bring this bad boy up so that we can take a look at exactly what this popped in here. Okay, so we're looking for a pushback, and the winds are calm and we're out to the south, so I'm thinking runway 16 sounds like a good winner to me. Winner chicken dinner. We're departing on the Cali 7 here, and we're transitioning. I believe it's Reed. Let's look at the old Rusty Dusty flight plan here. Yeah, Cali 7 Reed, then direct to another VOR. And let's see the winds in. Oh, the winds are also calm in Atlanta. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to another set of bookmarks here. Let's get the actual ATIS there in. Okay, the landing runways in use, simultaneous approaches in use, 8 left and 9 right. Cool. Information Lima and Atlanta. We're going to be coming in on the Aussie 1. And we're going to be approach will be 8 left. And let's also get the parking gates there. Alright, so we are good to go there. See, we still have that aligning. Let's make sure we did. Boom, boom, boom. Now, okay, so she's just taking a minute Let's go right in here. Oops, let's go. My bad, to the route. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And of course, flight number, we are Delta Airlines 318. Now I do have planned for service all the way to O'Hare, but I highly doubt we're going to get to it this evening. I started way later than I wanted to. We're going to depart 16 on the Cali 7. We're going to transition Reed. Let's go route, activate, execute, and then we're going to go
Ladies
to
and
the
gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bin and the small items are underneath the seat in front of you.
Could be
If
wrong.
you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate to let a flight attendant know, and we would be happy to help you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a
now it's going
courtesy
to force
to
us
other
to check and see what
passengers.
it is.
Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is
Alright,
and other
so
passengers
it's
can
the
make their way
Lynchburg, so I was correct.
If you're in an emergency
Lynchburg
exit
VOR
mode, please read the exit
3715.
seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you.
3715 is this
If
first
you're
one
not
here.
able to comply with these actions, please let a flight
And
attendant know so
of
that way
course,
you can
after
Feel
that,
free to use your cell
right
phones
on to
during the
the
rest of the
arrival.
boarding process, but we do ask that
So
laptops,
let's
tablets, and any other
execute
larger
that.
electronic devices are
Departure
still
arrival,
going to depart from the
index,
gate. Thank
right
you,
over
and
to
welcome aboard.
Atlanta. We are coming in on the Aussie 1, we said, and last will be our transition. And for the ILS runway 8, from this situation there, let's execute that, legs, and let's make sure everything makes sense here. Alright, everything is executed there. Let's go into our initial ref here. Our reserve fuel is 8,000 pounds. Cruising altitude is 340, nothing crazy. And the cost index is 100. Average cruise winds 267 at 22, so the winds have significantly calmed down. That's basically no wind at that altitude. That's pretty good. Just go take off. We're gonna do this runway. We can do 5 or 15. Let's do laps 15. Outside temperature is 7 degrees Celsius. Center of gravity 5.5. Select our V speeds on, and there we go. That's a good rotation speed at 134. So everything's in the 30s. Rotate 34. Prior to that, we get a V1 at 131, and after that, we get a V2 climb out of 138. Looking good. Let's go right here. Boom. Let's go ahead and get our glare shield all situated here. So we're going to come right up to flight level 340. Flight directors are coming on. Runway heading is 165. And of course, flaps 10 speed, or flaps 15 is 210. Set that for 195. Flight directors are on, altimeters are all set. That is good to go. And yeah, guys, we are doing quite well here. Let's see, everything here is looking good. Believe plane is all loaded up. So Let's make sure on the tablet that the plane is 100%
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard
taken care of.
Flight 318 with service to Atlanta.
Plane
Our
is
flight
loaded.
time will be roughly 1 hour and 19 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Okay, while the APU's starting, let us definitely run with this better pushback.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready. Great news, Captain, your tow's coming.
Alright, our tow is coming. We're just waiting for that APU to come up completely. We can double check it here to see the exhaust gas temperatures rising, RPMs coming up, about 9 to go. Till we get to APU availability, it spike over 100 really quick, and then it'll come right back down. There it is at 106, 107, and then back to 99, stabilize back at 100. Should have a run indicator on, and it does. And don't forget, guys, the generator has already been connected, so now we can literally just come turn the ground power off and get the isolation valve going and open up the APU bleeds and here. We'll figure out what the elevation there is.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Let's see, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we can get the rest of the fuel pumps on. No gas in the center tank, and we can also turn these electric pumps on here. And we'll wait for the engine pumps to come on. And yeah, doing good here. Starting to get a little bit of precipitation there. Okay, touchdown elevation for that runway is 8 left, 1015. And we'll pressurize down to 1010. That'll be on auto. Boom, boom, boom. And
welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted.
PARA.
Fill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
And of course, let's get our red beacon on. And see here, checklist, pre-flight. We don't need to know about that before start. Let's see, fuel passenger signs. Ooh, passenger signs, that'll be a good one. Alright, MCP is set, takeoff thrusts, takeoff speeds, we got that. CDU pre-flights done, radar and aileron trims are set, taxi and takeoff briefing are good. Flight deck door locked, red anti-collision light is on. Anti-ice required, isolation switch off. This is before taxi, so we're not going to worry about that, so it's a little bit of a advanced okay, there's that map. Boom, boom, boom. What else are we looking for here? Nothing else really to be concerning ourselves with. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Aircraft doors, let's just double check, are all buttoned up. Let's get the chocks off. Let's get the GPU out here, fuel truck, loader unit, and then let's just go double check that the airplane doors are all closed, which they are. So we're doing good. And we are red beacon verified, so we're able to release the parking brake.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Alright, welcome back, guys. Get ready to do our taxi briefing here in a second. Let me check you fine folks out. Flying Z is in the house, man. What's going on, my G? Good to see you. What about V2 plus 10? Well, as far as the CDU is concerned, that's all that you need to put in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the
as
front
far
of
as
the
this aircraft is concerned, but yes, of course, there's the V2 plus 10. So in this case, it'd be 148. Aviation Geek is in the house, man. D-Champ's in the house. Big up my G's. Aviation Gangs Virginia's for the cockpit lizards. Fires! Byers is in the house, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Happy Saturday / Sunday morning. Y'all know we had to get some X-Plane in. Had to show some love to X-Plane. Let's get this on for you guys. And then let's turn around and
in case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the
get a little
aircraft,
view here.
there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses
Push
pressure,
back
an oxygen
and
mask will
welcome
drop
aboard,
right in
guys.
front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate,
We will have a little bit of in-flight entertainment
if you're traveling
here.
with a child or someone who requires
Yeah, roger that, Aviation Geek, for
show.
sure, for sure. We about to
Leave your mask on until a
get it in,
member
homie.
advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event
All
of
right.
a water landing, a life vest is located
let
in the
us
pouch
go
underneath
ahead
the overseat
and
armrest.
get the
When
engines
it's
crack-a-lacked.
necessary to do so, open the plastic pouch
We'll
and
just
remove the vest.
assume that they're
Flip
going
it
to
over
be
your head.
maybe,
Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front.
who knows what
Pull
side
the
they're
strap
on.
to tighten.
Let's go ahead and
Place the
start
vest
the
full
right side
firmly on
anyway.
the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your
Yeah,
life
so
vest
flying
does not
Z.
inflate
Let's look here.
automatically, blow into the mouthpieces
Here's
of
the
full
whole
inflation.
flight
These
speeds
vests
here.
are equipped
You
with
got
a whistle
V1,
and light.
V-Rote, and
If
V2.
necessary, your seat
But it's
is
not that bad,
as a
because you could,
secondary
if you
flotation
just
device.
wanted to do
Pull
V2
the
plus
cushion from
10,
the
we
seat,
know that's
slip your arms
148.
into the straps, and hug the cushion to
So
your
it's
chest.
no big deal. That's what you have on here. And if it is simulated, it's not simulated on this one. But
Fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright
all right, guys, we're
position.
gonna call
Just
out
about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and start
And
that
we're
right engine.
disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Prohibited by law. All of this information
Okay, right
and
engine
more
ignition
can be
has
found
been
in the seat
activated,
located in the seat
and
back in
we've
front of
got
you.
rotation
We suggest
here
reading this and
on
let
the
us know
N2
if you have
fan.
any questions.
There's our
For
magenta
flying with us,
enter the
and we
fuel.
hope you enjoy your flight.
Okay, isolation, recall, RTO, clear, ground equipment. Okay, we still gotta do a little bit of that. There goes the hand signals. Okay, this will be our recall button. Okay, going for left side engine start. And I've got it to
And
where
we're
you
disconnected. Signaling
wouldn't
pin on
hear
the right.
the
Take
engines
it
up
easy
in
and have a
here
safe flight.
necessarily, so that's why they're not overly loud. Alright, so the right engine's up, so we can connect that. As far as our hydraulic pump, we can go left now. We've got engines connected. The start switches are now both in the auto ignition for takeoff. We can get our window heat crack-a-lack in here, as well as close the isolation valve, get the APU bleed off, turn the packs on, of course, and get the bleeds going on. Stabilize duct pressure. Let's get our trim air and our recirculation fans on, of course, so we can keep stable and consistent air temperatures throughout the cabin of the aircraft, because that's how we do it, man. Alright, let's do our little flows here. Left side panel, hydraulics, yaw damper alignment is complete. Next panel over, guys, we got our power here. Buses are tied, APU generators on. At this time, we're going to leave the APU generator on. Both generators for left and right on the engine are connected, so APU power can come off, so it can begin to spool down. Runway turn-off lights are off now. Panel and floodlights with standby instruments and glare shield are squared away. Up top, emergency lights are armed. Ignitions are on both. And in the auto, we've got all 4 of our fuel pumps on. There's verified no fuel in the center tank, verifying 20,600 pounds of fuel. Anti-ice not needed right now. And as far as lights position in red, we'll get those on when we taxi. Moving to the next panel, window heats are on. Passenger signs are on. The pressurization is in the auto. The landing elevation is set. And further down, we've got some lights here that we can mess with. Cockpit door, flight deck door is sealed up and closed, and it is locked. And then now coming over to our last panel here, for our air conditioning units here. Packs are both on, bleeds are on, isolation valve is closed, APU bleeds are off, packs are auto, and trim air and recirculation and temperatures are all stabilized. We are departing flaps 15. Okay, we'll select flaps 15 trims. We need 5.5 on the trims. Okay, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even. Trims are set. And let's put our speed brakes into the arm position, as well as get rejected takeoff. And now it is time for a flight controls check, folks. We're going full up and full down, aileron left, aileron right, and neutral, rudder right and rudder left, and we're good to go. That all looks copacetic. We can get that off. Let's get our oops, lower DU clear. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave the engine on there for performance, and we're going to put this bad boy right here in toga mode, so that now we're in the takeoff go around mode, and the aircraft MCP is all set up. And at this point, we can get some panel lights up. Let's get the floods up there. Yeah, everything's looking good, guys. And let's do our taxi briefing time now. Alright guys, we are pushed back. We're just going to take Alpha. Once we get to Alpha, here's the short bars. We're going to verify traffic is not inbound on runway 20 or 16. Once that's verified, since we don't have an ATC, we'll come line up and depart immediately, and we will 100% be RNAVing, if you will, to item. If we're looking at the departure, which you definitely should, let's verify that before we do it. Of course, we're going to be off the runway, basically out here to the south. We're going to make a right turn and come to item, and then from item we're direct to Cali, left turn here heading 262 out to Reed for our transition, and then from Reed we will no longer be on the Star, or the SID, excuse me. From Reed, we're going direct to Lynchburg, so we'll come off to the right, and here's the Lynchburg VOR here. So we will be off of the departure right here at Reed is where we'll make concessions. Looks like we'll be going to a heading of 278 direct to the Lynchburg VOR. So that is our departure, folks. Okay, roger that. Get some chili. Yeah, this is the updated flight factor. Installed 195. Alright, so and I'll check that out, Flying Z. That's something on this aircraft that that I haven't done, and maybe you're talking about these ticks over here, which is fine as well, but we also have it digitally here, so we're going to be good to go. We're good to go, guys. Richmond traffic, Delta 318 pushback from stand Alpha 3 will be taxiing into runway 16 via Alpha for departure out on the Calis 2, and we will call clear of runway for Richmond traffic. Alright guys, bada bing bada boom, nose gears up, and it's time to ride out, y'all. It's time to be heroes here. Speed selector on MCP. So is this what you're referring to? Oh, I see where you set 195. You're saying plus 10. Yes, I do always set my safety speed here for at least 10 to 15 below flap speed here. And I see what you're saying. You're saying set it in the target speed. Roger that. Roger that, man. Okay, let's ride out. Hi, baby. All right. ¿Vas a empezar? Nada más, You're watching this back on stream, man. Oh, yesterday. Alright, here. Left on Alpha. Jamás me choco con otro avión. Let's get to Hotlanta, Aviation Geek says. Roger that. Alright. Let's do something here. It's been a while, so I just don't like sitting this high here. So let's boom, boom. There we go.
Camera is saved.
Alright, perfect. Okay, guys, we are on Alpha, and we'll take this full length. Okay, guys, so we double checked trims set 5.5. Flaps are selected indicating 15. Rejected takeoff. The speed, the auto spoilers are armed in case of a rejected takeoff here. Auto brakes are an RTO. Okay, isolation valve is closed. Bleeds are on. Pressurization panel is set. Okay, let's go ahead. Select traffic. Okay, TARA. Right now it's tilt above because we're not airborne, so we'll get that squared away. Richmond traffic, Delta 318 on Alpha, now crossing runway 20 for runway 16, departure out on the Callies 2 for Richmond traffic. Alright guys, finals clear. We have nobody's identified themselves by sight or sound, so we are going to be crossing runway 20 here. As we do so, landing lights are coming on, wing lights and strobes. Okay, also final is clear there, and runway looks clear. Auto throttle's activated. Engines are in the takeoff go around mode. And we'll be starting the clock here shortly as we continue our lineup here on runway 16. Clock is started. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots, cross check. And V1. And rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Gears up. Ooh, she's a little choppy here. There we go. Engines were redlining. We had to watch that. First stage flaps up. Stage flaps up. Richmond traffic, Delta 318 is clear of runway 16, now out on the Cali 7 to the south. Last call for Richmond traffic. Alright, we'll fly her up to 10,000 as usual. About 7,700 feet. All systems are go. Projected takeoff is off. Flaps are up and clean. Gear is up. Just a little bit of an after takeoff checklist run through, which of course first officer would help since we're still hand flying her. Trim work there. Okay, 9,600. Okay, we have reached 10,000. She's going to pitch down now.
We are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the down.
Okay, autopilot.
This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi.
Captain's command feature has been activated. Plane continues to climb. Let's disarm the auto spoilers. Projected takeoff is off. Gear is up. Flaps up. Selected and indicating. We are above 10,000. Lights can come off. Wing light.
You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask
panel pressurization is looking good. All alerts. Go here on the recall. Recall is clear. Hey, yes. Yes, Aviation Geek. She sounds sweet, doesn't she? That's right. What is the password, man? She didn't let us know, man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dre Sanchez YouTube channel. This is his first officer in life, his wife, and I would like to extend a big thank you to all of you for flying with us today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and always be courteous to other passengers on board. We appreciate all of your support and hope that you will join us each stream as we grow the channel together. Positivity and information sharing is always welcome, so please do not hesitate to add your comments in the chat. Once again, welcome aboard, and we will get you to your destination safely. Thank you.
¿Tiene hambre? No haya comida por ella. No. Vete a comer, mija. Alright, you guys. We are riding out. Yeah, she's smelling sweeter than a Georgia peach. Hey, Aviation Geek about to let that chili love out. Alright guys, we're also gonna make sure our weather radar's on, because there has been weather in these areas over the past few times here. So let's see which one here is the weather. That's terrain. Jeez, weather's over here. So you can see now we've got the weather indicated there. Alright, just about to transition, guys. There's no fancy one button pushes all. You gotta basically walk it all the way down. And you gotta hurry up, because this bird will give you an altitude disagree quicker than a New York minute. Alright, 29902 across the board. Nice climb out. We are a whole whopping 7 minutes into the flight, so we've got about an hour and 13 minutes to go until we should be wheels down in Atlanta. Hopefully the winds stay calm. Okay, there's Reed, and then we're off of the departure. Further out there, got traffic and weather on there as well. Okay, there's the weather reporting a little further out, so it looks like just past Flask, or this could be it's running its first reading, so we'll see what happens there indeed. So we'll monitor that on the first officer side there. Now passing through 21,000 feet, or now flight level 220, guys, as we continue our climb here. Our vertical speed, we're at about 2,500 feet per minute, and she is performing in the climb mode here. Not bad here, 88.2% each engine left and right. He's silly. He said he always worked. How quick a New York minute is. I know, 1 minute. You guys are crazy, man. Alright, y'all. So again, guys, we do have some in-flight entertainment today for you guys. It'll be nothing major, but we'll get up cruising altitude and do what we got to do. It's really probably not going to be a lot of music on this flight. It'll be a trucking video that I have set up for you guys, so you guys will be able to take a look at that here in a minute, man. In the meantime, let's do a little bit of administrative housekeeping here during our flight to Atlanta. Let's 100% start cleaning up this tablet that we don't need as we make our rusty dusty turn. We no longer need this. Hey, you. Andas traviesa esta noche, ¿verdad? Igual como Pepe Le Pew la gata, como te dije antes. Alright. That is just the queen of the house taking my attention, of course. Alright, you guys. Let's get to something very important. This is gambling addiction. 109.3 for Atlanta, runway ILS or localizer 8 left, 109.3 and 95 on the approach course. So let's get that in, 109.3. And of course we got 95 for the final approach course. And you guys know what we got to do. Decision height is 1215 or 200. Well, check this out. This thing is already in the radial decision height. We can verify that as well. Right up here, decision height is 200. That boy said he loved gambling. Alright, so you can see radar test is all done at that range. There is an aircraft out there that's picking up that far, which we're also getting here. So there's our first TCAS radar contact there. Not doing bad here, guys. We've got about 4,500 to go until we are all the way at our top of climb. Let's get a little fuel check. 17.4, not bad at all. The fuel burn for this ride was only going to be 9,820 pounds of fuel, so that's good. But we are also calculating for our reserves, which is 8,000 pounds of fuel, which we got in there. So we've got a total of 17. So we still have pretty much enough fuel to cover everything that we need, as if we were just taking off, which means we got enough fuel for the ride to, as aviation calls it, hot Lanta. Getting a little bit of cloud coverage here. Alright, y'all. We'll start the in-flight entertainment here shortly.
As we continue to climb to our cruising altitude, the captain is requesting that you continue to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Lavatories are available at this time, but please be aware that we may experience unexpected turbulence. Additionally, please be advised that the boo-boo room is now open, and if you are flying along with Captain Dre, he requests that you monitor boo-boo room comms on frequency 123.45. In the event that there is active ATC, please be sure to tune to the required frequency.
This is back here usually where I sit in the po people section. I don't ever sit in first class. I purposely stay broke and sit in the po people section. Right here, y'all. Alright. So we will be choosing our seat today for this flight. This is going to be where we sit and watch our in-flight entertainment. As you can see, it's right here next to the nice cozy wing. I got y'all pretty much squared away when we start our in-flight entertainment over the strongest portion of the aircraft wing. Alright, about 800 feet to go, folks, and we'll be at our top of climb. And here's our altitude alert here on our annunciator panel. Here's also the engine still in the climb, so we want to make sure that she goes back into the cruise profile. Once we get to top of climb here now, 300 feet, you can see the vertical speed and the engines are starting to pull back. And this is what we got to monitor to make sure she's getting to that cruise state. Vertical speed is nullifying. Engines have now switched into the cruise profile, as you can see here. And they're going to restabilize now at the cruise profile, and we are doing exactly that. Okay, so now we've got about an hour of flying time. We're 16 minutes into an hour and 20-minute flight. Not to mention, we are 100% going to calculate for 20 minutes of descent. So that basically gives us about 42 minutes of in-flight entertainment. It's relatively quick here, quiet here tonight. Yeah, no ATC on nothing, which I expected.
We'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, please note that we only accept credit cards.
Once again, from the entire flight crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us today. We have reached our cruising altitude and we'll be starting our in-flight entertainment soon. Please feel free
What up? What it do, Leo? Big up. Thank you, Aviation Geek. Big up, Leo, man. Your stream, I was catching it on the replay, Leo, man. I was hoping I could stream with you, but it didn't work out that way, homie. So, man, I'm lovely here. What it do? My boy Leo in the house. I still got to get with you, Leo, for the see how you're doing on your DCS. All right, y'all. There we are, man. We are rolling good here, guys. We've got our arrival information already in there. Of course, we'll keep a close eye on the weather. And, of course, let's look here now at some logic here. It's not going to give us top of descent yet until we get a little closer. But what we can do is we can range this out. Okay, and this is ranged out quite a bit here. So it is on the 320 mile range. So this is 320. So yeah, we've probably got about 200 something plus miles to top the drop. So we got a minute there. Keep that panned out there. You guys are crazy, man. You can also go into the cruise profile, and I could have sworn this it used to give us the top of the descent, but it won't do it until we get closer. So we're not even tripping. We're not even tripping. We got a ride to do, guys. We got a ride to do. Oh, okay, roger that, because we're probably flying tomorrow at 2 p.m., which is 5 p.m. your time, Leo, if you're able to make it, my G. Got you, trucking sim. Okay, bet, that's a bet. That is a bet. Speaking of which, guys, that's tonight's in-flight entertainment. As we head down to Atlanta, weather's not a factor. Icing's not a factor right now, guys, so she's just basically in a cruise profile. So there won't be much to look at except these puffy clouds. And let's see if we can get a guesstimation, or best guesstimation, of where our top of drop is. So here's what we'll do. Okay, top of drop looks like it's right close to, or we'll just say around G-bake. $50, $70, yeah, so we've easily got 200 miles to go until we get to G-bake. And now we can just calculate based off our ground speed. We got about 200 miles to go. Ground speed is about 443, so we'll say a good 30 minutes until we get to our top of drop or so. And so by the time this says, yeah, when it's about right, when this says about 52 minutes down here, that's basically going to be time to get that drop in. Let's see, 9:57, okay. Alright, y'all, so again, let's come back here to where you guys will be doing your in-flight entertainment, which is here. Again, we're sitting at this part of the aircraft. And let's get the in-flight entertainment on and cracking, y'all. But you know what, first, you know what, I'm feeling inclined to do some news. So let's do some news really quick, y'all. How about that? We haven't done Dre's News Network in a minute, so let's get the news going as I pull it up. guys, the date is March 2nd of 2024. It may be March 3rd for you. We're going to be reporting here. The news source is FS Elite, and this is Dre's trendy news update. News for X-Plane 12, which is really exciting, guys. Flight Factor 777 for X-Plane. Some brand new previews for the big jet, which is coming to X-Plane soon. I can't wait for that. Obviously, I love Flight Factor products. I've got the 757, 67, and the A350. And for X-Plane 11, I did have the Flight Factor 777. Lelystad Airport for Microsoft, now releasing under a different banner. Of course, that's Microsoft news. That's as of today. MK Studios releases Barcelona El Prat Airport for Microsoft Simulator and Xbox, both platforms, PC and Xbox. Same thing here with the next news, which is the Pyrig DevCo shares all new Edinburgh Airport update. So Edinburgh, UK, or I'm sorry, Scottish Airport is on the move. Microsoft. Still March 2nd, FlyJSim previews at 720 or 732 Twinjet V4 for X-Plane 12. So the 737-200 Twinjet for X-Plane is version 4 coming. This is for Infinite Flight for those that play those, and I think Aviation Geek, you play it. The Airbus A330 is coming to Infinite Flight soon. So let's get that squared away. Flight Sim Expo information. This is as of March 1st. 2024, discounted registration until April 1st. Rio Hotel now bookable. I'll be booking a different way, as I got a call from Captain Will yesterday. Leo, if you're in here still, you know what I'm talking about. March 1st, India Fox Techo provide development update for the Tornado fighter jet that they're building here for Microsoft. Microsoft news, more Indy builds A320 slated for March 26 release with Sim Update 15. So Indy builds A320, that's what's happening. Microsoft TDS Sim introduces GTN XI Pro with updatable nav data and charts. GTN XI series add-on for Microsoft is now available with Navigraph navigational data compatibility and more. February 29th, Orbit releases or teases on the Melbourne International Airport for Prepare 3D versions 5 and version 6. 29th February 2024, Tame Models releases Manchester International Airport for Microsoft Simulator. And finally, for 29th February 2024, Indy builds updates A300 to version 1.0.9. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll stop there now. For that, guys, the A330 is coming. Infinite Flight is getting updated. Okay, roger that, Aviation Geek. Roger that. Won't make that work tomorrow at 19:30, so I'll be getting ready for it. Okay, roger that. Roger that, Stick. So, guys, that's going to be the news for now. And I think we can pretty much get into some in-flight entertainment. Still here driving. Roger that. He's still at work. News, and more news. A330 is coming in for the flight updated. Yeah, roger that. Okay, guys, let's get right into the in-flight entertainment. Doesn't necessarily mean I'll be off camera, but for sure we'll be monitoring here. Our descent. Okay, 10:02. Alright, I hit the mute button on time for that one. He says he loves his P128. Okay, roger that, Andy. Is it Hangman? Not today, Aviation Geek. I didn't get that ready. So let's get in here. Make sure you guys are behaving. Oh, let me do one more health report of the aircraft. Make sure we're good here. Boom, boom, boom. No icing, no weather. No air traffic being reported on TCAS. Within 80 miles, that's good. Let's pan this bad boy even further out. Okay, see our top it drops at about 160 miles. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Health report of the aircraft looks good. Into our rusty dusty seat we go. Once again, we're over the wing here. Let's get right into the in-flight entertainment for this ride, y'all. And it's a trucking video, so here we go. Alright. to that, Andy. So that infinite flight's been out for a minute. I mean, I think the 27 Super for 1080p for just gaming and not doing too much, that shouldn't be bad. It also depends on what simulators you're using. A 4060 is always good, but with your processor, I think you said you only had an i5, you might want to upgrade that processor first before you invest in something like a 4060. It might just be time to replace a few different computer parts in there, Andy, but it just depends on what your budget is too. Yeah, I remember old FSX days, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yes, yes, y'all. Yeah, maybe, Andy. Hey, however you get it, my G. However you get it. Nice. That's your VR, the Quest 2. Yeah, that's what's up. That is what is up, y'all. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to step into the galley. And then the lavatories briefly. I'll be right back with y'all, man. Enjoy the in-flight entertainment, and I shall return briefly. in the house, man. What is good with your homie? Him back, as you can see. What is crack-a-lackin', man? Good to see you, Zato, man. Good to see you, my G. Alright. Let's get a little check of the METAR here. We still have no ATC on, fam bammers. Zato, man, how you been, my G? We gotta do some trucking again, man. Alright. ATL, winds are 1703 knots, so 8 left is still good. Woo! Woo, guys. Visibility. Yeah, roger that, Zato. Visibility is horrible. There in the A to the T to the L. So this ought to be an interesting one, man. Visibility is very poor in Atlanta. So visibility is definitely not going to be on our side. Okay, it's Cat 1. Right now it's Cat 1 landing. 170. Woo-wee! Visibility, guys, is down to 0.12 miles. Remarks, fog. Temperature is 11 and the dew point is 10. It's a degree off. Uh-oh. This is going to be ugly, but the winds are calm. That's the good thing. Alright. Let's see, yep. Simultaneous approach, 8 left. Yeah, altimeter is 3015. Yeah, this ought to be an interesting one, y'all. Yeah, roger that. Oh, no, we are going to do what we can do. Literally, I'm gonna have to fly this thing down. Hopefully the visibility changes, but if it's not, man, I'm gonna have to fly this thing down pretty low, and this is no Airbus. So let's get rid of this for right now. Let's come back up to front. You can see top of descent now is just probably around 50 miles or so. Now it's coming up on our cruise. It finally came up 53 miles to go. So we're gonna basically say that's a wrap for the in-flight entertainment for now, and start preparing ourselves for an interesting ride. Okay, so for a Cat 1 landing, to the hood we go. Yes, sir. Alright, so yeah, here at decision height, we're still not going to have visibility. Yeah, so guys, this will be an interesting one here. We're probably not going to get any visibility until we're literally just about to touch down. So winds are calm. Let's look at runway distance here. And we're parking at the Alpha Concourse here. So it'll be a back taxi. We're coming in 8 left. We're off to the right. It's only 9,000 feet. It will be a full flaps landing, my G's. It will be a full flaps landing. Let's continue to brief ourselves, because this is going to get interesting here. Viz F Indian says, how can I get X-Plane 11? You can just Google it, and you can get it from the Steam network, or you can buy it from like Laminar Research. You can just type in X-Plane 11 download. On the mitts, guys, climb to 1500, left turn to 3500, heading 360 and inbound on the RMG VUR radial 115 to Troy's intersection, which is DME 38, so it's 38.1 nautical miles from that VOR that's being referenced. Here's the hold, and it is a left hold. And let's see if we've got indicators. So there's the radial that it's referring to, 115. Leo says, no bids at minimums, go around, time to start thinking about your alternate. Yeah. No bids at minimums, go around, time to start thinking about your alternate. Yeah, roger that. Let's take a look at our flight plan, because it could get real. Thank you for that, Leo. It always helps to have other captains on board like you guys that are professional flyers, man. Okay, alternate is B and A. Let me see. Okay, so the alternate route 2 would be Pencil, Direct Jaguar, Swift would be the alternate route that we'll put in. So if we go missed, we'll go to the hold, get our logic done, and then head to Nashville for the alternate airport. And let's take a look at Nashville's weather. Okay, the ATIS for Nashville, visibility is 9 static miles, so much better. Winds are calm. So the winds have really calmed down on the east coast, where all these storms were having these crazy winds, including Atlanta. We lost the winds, but we gained a little bit, especially in Atlanta, this zero visibility here that we're dealing with. But Nashville is definitely a feasible alternate. The fuel that we're going to burn to get to our alternate will be 500 and 359 pounds. Okay, top of the set, 16 miles. And I believe 8,000 is going to be the bottom. Okay, I think we come killer. Yeah, see, there's killer. 14, Kung Fu Trape. Neve at 8. Okay, we got Sneve at 8. Atlanta traffic, Delta 318, Boeing 757-200. It's now vacated flight level 340, now descending on the Aussie 1, direct to G-Bake, expecting full stop, runway 8 left. Alright. So now it's getting real, guys. We're coming down. We're doing a full flaps landing. Runway is 9,000 feet, so we're going to do auto brake 3. Winds are calm. So our VREF is going to be right at about, I'm going to make the VREF, instead of adding just a 5, which would be 133. VREF is going to be about between 136 and 140, just because when she lands right on slow, right on target with her V approach, she tends to slam down, man. 109.30, front course is 95. 109.30, 95, that's set up. We've got our minimums already at 200. We are on the descent. Let's see if we can get some information on here where it doesn't crowd up our situation there. Okay, it's a little cluttered, but we're okay with that right now. So if we're landing east, we expect Aussie at 14, and we're most certainly landing east. So let's see if Aussie is at 14, in fact. Nice, 14.5. So that'll work. They technically want us right at 14. Let's look at any speeds there. Okay, there's no speed for this one, so we can remain. It's got us at 299, and let's be right at 14. There we go. And we're looking good, guys. We're on the way down. We've got 8,000 set up. As we transition onto the approach, we need to be here at 5. And here at 5. Right, here we go. As soon as we come down, if we are not comfortable with the landing elevation is 1015 barometric, so we're going to keep a sharp eye on that. If we don't like what we see, then we will most certainly go to the alternate. So here's route 2. And there's no legs. These are the expected times we're going to get there. Alright, so we get route 2 in there. Let's look at our fuel. It's a 5,000 ride, 5,000, let's say 6. And currently we're at 13, so we've got plenty of fuel to get over there. From Atlanta to Nashville. Now, should we need to go to the alternate, the distance that we'll be traveling, let's see here, and see if I can ascertain the distance. It's a 50-minute ride, so it's probably right under 400 something nautical miles, because it's telling us it's going to take 50 minutes. Check you guys out in a minute. What I'm doing is I'm pulling up on SimBrief. I'm going ATL. I'm just getting in Asheville. Okay, this is being generated, guys. I'll check you guys out here in a minute. Yeah, airtime 49 minutes. It is 228 nautical miles. Not bad at all. Yeah, burn is what I thought it would be, 5,862 pounds. Pencil, 2 Pencil Jaguar Swift. Okay, let's check you guys out now. I've been rambling here. I saw 214 miles. Okay, roger that. It's X-Plane. It'll clear up before you get there. Roger that. Roger that. Well, you should have enough fuel to make 2 or 3 attempts before you go in alternate. Okay, roger that, Leo. Yeah, let's see how it gets into there. Yeah. You did, Aviation Geek, say the swift arrival. Let me catch up on you guys. Andy says it's the 4060 above the PS5 or Xbox platform. I don't know, Andy. I don't even play Xbox or PS5 or anything like that. Your current OFP shows you the route to the alternate. Yeah, it did, Leo. It did on the flight plan. What I did is I saved it as a PDF, but I also just went to SimBrief and just did it again so I could get some more information, including weather and things. But yeah, roger that, an alternate. That's where I was reading it before on there, my G. Thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. Okay, we're at 16. Let's look at that altimeter again. And the A to the T to the L. Arrival altimeter is 3015, so let's get on that. Alright, 3015 across the board. So you want the least distracting stuff possible. Alright, as we come off of our last waypoint, we are going to be here on a heading of 275 to be downwind. So if we read the narrative for 8 left, stay on track 275, expect radar vector, so it will be a right turn to our initial approach fix, which we need to be at 5,000. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to get our heading squared away for 275. So that once we get to our last waypoint, because this is not one that's not visual, we're not going to be turning in early or anything. Atlanta traffic, Delta 318, still continuing our descent on the Aussie 1 arrival at 12,300, expecting full stop for runway 8 left, currently direct to Killer. Atlanta traffic. Alright, 275 on the heading. You can see that this dotted magenta line, it matches directly up with our turn here at Killer. We will let the VNav fly it until a certain point. Let's get rid of all that data. It's just so cluttered. There we go. Let's see if we can also not that. Nav aid. Okay, I was trying to get rid of some other stuff on there, but it's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the default sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Okay, we're at 10,000, guys. You know what that means? Landing lights can all come
We
on.
have begun our final descent into Atlanta. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seatback
And we're
pocket or
starting
under the
to
seat
get
cushion.
into this cloud layer here.
All Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Alright, y'all. It is getting muy interesting. I'm going to guess negative 298. Hopefully we get visibility of this runway here. Going to take a little bit of deliberateness on my part to hand fly this thing. Alright. Now those clouds right there are actually not looking too bad there. Explain this part right here. Alright, we're 10,000 on the descent. She's still descending down. Speed's looking good here, right at 240. I like it. Okay, so at Sneeve, we're going to be 240 at 8,000. But actually, that's a pretty aggressive speed there. So, and we're going to be descending down. So let's change that. Let's actually change that to 7,000. Okay, we've made our right turn. Atlanta traffic, Delta 318 is now left downwind of runway 8 left, continued. Descent on the Aussie 1 direct to gas, currently 9,400, expecting full stop 8 left. Alright. Now what you're seeing here is the mist. If we go miss, it's a left turn to that intersection, and then we're out to that fix that's based off of being 38.1 nautical miles from the VOR. I believe it's the RMG. Here's the hold right here at Choice. And it says left hold, which we're confirming 250 at 5,000. Let's see here. Turn to 30, left turn to 3,500, so it's got us a little bit higher, but we've got the choice, so we'll worry about altitude if we even go there. We won't be doing that. There's no ATC, so. So if we were to be able to see the airport, it'd be right off of this. Okay, there we go. We're going to start the descent. Or at least we should. I don't know. Look at that. See, I'm paying attention to this aircraft. It's not doing it. So guess what? I'm going to make it come down because there was the line there. And that might be the ILS that it was picking up as well. Let's see what Bazaar is at. Maybe we will turn in early. It's not going to make a difference. Bazaar. So if we go to Jaj is 5,000. Let's go ahead and rock that. Let's be proactive so we can hurry up and decide if we're going to be going mist or not. Let's also anticipate on doing that speed. So let's pull this back now. Start slowing it up in anticipation of an early turn for the ILS. Alright guys, here we go. Okay, we can extend to flaps 15 at 210. We're currently 239 indicated. We've got flaps 1 at 240. Okay, speed check flaps 1. Normally I would not put it in here, but let's start slowing this thing down. Okay, flaps 1 is in. So it might not be too bad. There's a little pocket there. Okay, 7,000. There's Jamal and Bazaar. I don't see anybody on TCAS on final. Atlanta traffic, Delta 318, currently 7,400, direct to Kung Fu on the Aussie 1. We'll call left base, and then left to final, which we're anticipating for 8 left at between Judge and Bazaar for Atlanta traffic. Big up green light, big up green light. Okay, so there we are. Let's go ahead and throw out some brakes. Auto brakes are set to 3. Okay, 275, we'll be doing a left turn. Left turn will reduce, so we'll be turning out basically to the south and then back to the east. So our turn is going to be basically $90 degrees from now, so we'll be making our turn to approximately a heading of 185-ish. Okay, speed brakes back in. Speed check. Laps 5. Okay, just a little bit longer, and we're going to turn in right here between Jamj and Bazaar. Again, it'll be a left turn here to a heading of 185, and then we'll be turning left turn to a heading of 95 to be on the final approach course for runway 8 left. So we'll see what we get. Still very questionable. And again, they wanted to be at 5. We're definitely there. Bazaar's at 4. So now let's continue our slight descent. Alright, here comes the heading of 185. Atlanta traffic, Delta 318, now turning left base direct to Jaj for runway 8 left. We'll call left to final. Atlanta traffic. Alright, y'all, here we go. I got some visibility of the ground, so hopefully we're not doing too entirely bad. Okay, now that we're going to hit the initial approach fix, speed's coming back. Don't forget our final approach speed, guys, is going to be right at about plus 533, so right at 140, flaps full. Atlanta traffic, Delta 318 now turning left to final, direct Bazaar, expecting full stop, 8 left. Alright. We are at 4,000 by the time we intersect. And you also want to make sure you're under 30 degrees. 95 to 118 is perfect. We're under 30 degrees to catch the ILS the way we should. terrain. Okay, we got the localizer, folks. Localizer's been captured. Okay, we're actually going to put this on approach mode now. Okay, we are DME 12 and we're on approach mode here. Keep the weather over there. And we're just waiting to get the glide slope, folks. We are currently at 180 indicated. And at 180 indicated, flaps 15 would be more than consistent. Please use 32975. Good evening, Atlanta Tower, Delta 318, 8 left.
310, 1, hello, the wind 1703, RPR for 100 feet, runway 8 left, clear to land.
Okay, runway 8 left, clear to land for Delta 318. Alright, so here we
Center for American 1582.
Here we go, guys.
Clear for the approach, or did you want us to maintain?
9.5.
Okay,
we're going 170.
Maintain present heading, just verifying American 1582.
Speed check, flaps 10. All landing lights are on. Aircraft is looking good. Okay, this is where we pay particular close attention. We want a nice slow approach, DME 7. Alright guys, let's roll the speed back here. Gears coming down. Speed is 182. Laps 20. Speed check. DME 6 miles to go. And don't forget, we're going exit stage right, and we're going to be coming back to stand Alpha 3.
15 to 5 miles from first, turn left heading 210, maintain above 6,000, so establish a localizer, clear the ILS runway 187 approach.
The 210, maintain 6,000.
Gears down 3 green.
The ILS runway 187 approach.
Flaps full. We are in the go around mode. Speed is 140. All right.
1,000.
Okay, 1,000 feet to go, folks. Three miles. Still no viz. Okay, we getting some light rain. Slight viz. My aircraft.
500.
Okay, we got visibility of the runway.
Minimums.
Landing.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20. 10.
All right, 303, pretty much center line. Not bad touchdown, little float. All right, here's the rollout.
302, welcome to Alano, right Bravo, left Delta, hold short runway 8 right on Delta.
Okay, we'll make a left and be holding 8 right on Delta for Delta 318.
For your right turn on Bravo.
Right turn on Bravo. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Okay.
Atlanta. The local time is 1:11 p.m. and it's currently about 54 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight.
Flaps are coming up.
Thank you for flying with us.
Strobes, landing lights off. Alright, right on Bravo. And Tower, Delta 318 is right on Bravo. What was our continued taxi instructions, sir? Is it left on Delta?
Going to be left turn Delta. You could cross for 8 right on Delta, and it's going to be Echo to the ramp. We'll see you later.
Okay, thanks, sir. Left on Delta, cross runway 8 right, and then Echo to the ramp. We'll see you next time, Delta 318. Thanks for your help.
Delta 318, I assume that was an auto line into there?
Say again?
Was that an auto line into there? I'm assuming with the visibility?
Nope, I landed it by hand in the 757. I've got good visibility about half a mile from the runway, so I just took it in by hand.
Awesome, sounds good.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. Anybody coming in doing the Cat 1, they'll be able to get enough visibility. They come in nice and slow. It's very calm, so they should be good to go. Alright, y'all.
1582, wind 220 at 3, right.
Flight directors coming off. Welcome to Atlanta, everybody. Not a bad landing, all things considered. Nice landing, broski. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, negative 300. A little bit of a float just because of those full flaps. Okay, we got Delta coming up here. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Perhaps tomorrow or the next time we stream, I might pick this up. I want to go to O'Hare. I might take the A330. I need to get back at Microsoft Flight Simulator. But we might be doing some DCS tomorrow because it is 100% Sunday. Okay, guys, we got 8 right coming up here. Okay, landing lights are coming back on along with the strobe. APU is confirmed and on, so we're good to go there. Aircraft is cleaned up. Okay, we're across that runway. And then lights can come back off. So guys, it was a pretty nice ride. Not a bad flight here to Atlanta from Richmond. If I would have started earlier, we definitely would have done the 2 legs, but I had no start early, man. I really did want to fly this 757 though, so that's definitely why I was like, I don't care how late it is tonight, man. I'm gonna get this in. Okay, so we're going to the Alpha Concourse. Make sure we're driving straight here. We're looking for Alpha 3, so it's on the top side of it as we taxi. So it's on this side, I think. Let's see. It's okay, it's on this side between B and A. That's how I gotta think about it. So it's on this side here. I'm sorry, this side. Okay. Alright, how much fuel do we have left, guys? 11,400 pounds. Still enough to go to our alternate and have a little bit of next fuel if we would have been in the air. Yeah. Green getting that back rub, boy. Alright, so we necessarily need to look for Foxtrot 2. So 1, 2, 2 more lefts. We'll be turning in.
1582, welcome to Charlotte. Take a left turn Echo to the ramp. We'll see you later. That's your flight.
Left on Echo to the ramp, and you're going to be on for a little bit.
I'll probably be on for about the next hour or so.
I'll talk to you in a bit, American 1582, thanks.
Hey, Scott B's in the house, man. What's going on, Scott? Good to see you, my G. Yeah, you know, just getting something in a little late. Couldn't let it go. You silly green. I'm gonna take this gate here because who knows, I've got these aircraft filled in here. Sometimes they don't give me the gate that I wanted, so we're gonna pull in right here because we're straight up G's, and that's what we do. Okay, nose wheel gears coming off along with the rusty dusty runway turn off lights there. Okay, we got our marshaller. All right. Parking brake is set, and engines are off. Generator is already connected. Let's go with the packs off, of course. Boom, boom, boom. Isolation valve open, and trim airs are coming off, of course. And let's get the wing light off, red beacon off. Let's get our transponder off, y'all. And guys, we 100% made it here in the place to be. Let's get this going off here. Let's also get the rusty dusty situation off. And now we can get some tunes, man, because guess what, y'all? We made it, Holmes. Disconnect that bad boy because we no longer need that, man. Not tonight, my G. I'm gonna, because I still got to get ready for my stream tomorrow with DCS. So we're just gonna run a replay here because I got started a little later than I wanted to, my G's. Let's get rid of this Pack X. This is what you're gonna be called a one and doneer. All right, relatively close. We got a 3 something. This says negative 403. Satisfied. Nothing better than a few drinks. Okay, so we got some. I don't ever save these dumb flights. Discard. Yes, forever. We don't need it. We can even cut Pack X off now. We don't need it, man. Let's go out and see how we park, fam bammers. Look at that. He marshaled us in very correctly. Look at that, fam bammers. Right on the Lizine. Right on the Lizine. You know what? That's a screenshot. But we won't get it. Alright, y'all. Let's get right into the replay. Let's get me off, man. And welcome to the ATL, folks. Alright. Not quite sure what type of visibility we're gonna get on this one, y'all. Pretty much center line, fam bams. You guys see that? Not a bad landing at all. It was center line. From what you can see, she was center line. I'm very happy with that landing. And that visibility, you know, we had to get it right, boy. Yeah, I'm very happy with this landing. Right there. Watch that front nose gear. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Okay, let's get that ram back from this view here. All right, so we're working her. There's the touchdown blocks that we kind of missed. Trying to keep that speed up. Get her back center line. Watch the front gear. Bye, y'all. Pretty much right center line, y'all. Not bad at all. And guys, that was a full flaps landing, by the way. All right, y'all. You know how we do it. Let's go ahead and get our shout out love to you fam bammers. Thanks for riding along. Big up, of course, to my lovely wife and kids for always supporting, of course. And thanks to my G checking in first on the scene, Captain Geo. Big up to you, Captain Geo. We got my man Flying Z who checked in as well with my boy Aviation Geek hanging out like a hair in a biscuit. D Champ was in the house, always with the support. Thank you, boys, both of y'all. Fires was in the house, man. My young G on the East Coast. Big up to you. We also had my man in the house, Leo Sticks 86, fellow content creator, the homie, the boy, the real G. You guys, he streamed earlier, so hope you guys caught that. If not, watch that in the replay. Andy Black was in the house, man. Big up to you, Andy. Thanks for your commentary, of course. And who else we got up in this bumbleclot? We had Zato Flies, another content creator, man. Big up Zato in the house, man. We also had Viz FNN in the house, man. Big up to you, Viz, man. Thanks for your commentary and checking in, and that's for all you guys, man. We also have my G Greenlight Auto Brokers. Y'all know that G, he flies with us, part of the A1 Violators, along with Rock City, Leo, Greg, and the crew. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So big up to you, Greenlight. Thanks for saying nice job, bro. Appreciate you. Scott V, my G, my DCS pilot's in the house, man. Said he was on DCS earlier, man. That's what's up, Scott, man. Big up to you, homie. Good to see you, man. For sure, for sure. Yep, see you on the next one too. And you know, man, I'm gonna try to stay out of trouble, but we'll see what happens, fam bammers. You know, I always stay in some type of trouble, bang. But guys, enjoy the rest of the replay. We're gonna do the replays. Y'all know, as Leo says, y'all know I like my 10,000 mile replays, man, I can't get over it. So with that, y'all, have a great rest of your Saturday evening / Sunday morning. I'll be back 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. tomorrow on DCS, around that time anyway, ready to get into the not so friendly skies, man. Big up to everybody. God bless. Take care. I'm gone.